JJ Hip is awesome. JJ Hip is awesome. It's something like that. I don't know if it goes like that, but hi everybody. Let's see if Starcasm is gonna join us tonight. I don't know. Maybe. Hello, Starcasm. How are you?
I am doing all right. How are you?
I am terrific. Well, actually, I'm a little sad, but we'll get to that.
Oh,
But everybody relax because Sticky Widget is here, D-Wayne.
that's right.
But he's going to leave if I keep singing. I'm sorry. I'm done. I'm never going to sing again unless it's somebody's birthday.
Oh my God. Please don't tell him it's your birthday. For the love of God. Sticky Widget with 10 Just J Hip gifted memberships. Uh-oh. Wait. Now my bell is something is happening.
Sticky Widget with 10 Just J Hip gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Your mom's here. Lisa Hines is here. April's Crochet and More. D-Wayne Rap. Debbie Webb is here. Hi,
hello, Debbie. Make sure you thank Sticky Widget if you got a membership. I had to buy my own today.
Yes, we have a new member. Starcaster is a member. Kevin Sheely is here. Thanks for modding as always. And Sticky.
Okay. I don't get paid and I have to buy my own memberships. Is this for reals or what?
Megan Fox just turned 80 today. Oh, thank you, Slug. Thanks a lump.
Yeah, I don't think that news is gonna go over well.
Nancy, Lisa, Sarcastic, Audio Coffee. Am I missing anybody?
Your mom 5977 and
Dangerous Way
has just called all the in the clouds. Hello to everyone.
Okay, well, hopefully everyone gets here safely. I appreciate everyone. Oh, people are still strolling in.
Yes, they are.
I will just say this. I am pretty sad today. I got completely humiliated. Bunsen, Rock and Stone, a member for 1 month. Thank you, Bunsen.
Thank you so much for your support, everyone.
I didn't even know we'd been live for a month.
Wait, hold on. Stop everything. We have a comment. What? I'm blushing.
Jay, you are.
I'm blushing. Thank you so much, Mel Clump.
Thank you, Mel. Says Jay, you are fabulous. Thanks so much, Mel Clump.
I'm blushing. I'm blushing. Thank you. Got one fan.
Yes. Some pickled jelly beans? No, I don't want any pickled jelly beans. I don't like pickles.
That's a thing, apparently. Pickle flavored jelly beans.
Yeah, I didn't see a comment. It says Debbie Webb feel better. Debbie, if you're sick,
feel better.
Oh, it says still sick, but we'll be lurking only. Okay, Debbie, you just lurk. I got this. Your mom says, Jay, you are fabulous. Thank you, your mom.
Everyone tells him he's fabulous, though. No one tells me I'm fabulous.
You just were told.
I don't even have a Star is Awesome song.
Mel Clump already said you are fabulous. But
and gave you $2. Oh my God.
But the boys had been offering to me on the Twitter this last week, the X, and they posted a meme pic of me. Hold on, I can see if I'll share it. I hate sharing it though because it's really embarrassing and it really humiliated me. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull it up. I'm a little slow tonight. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, your mom. You guys are awesome. You guys are really the ones that are awesome. I have to say.
No, Club J, you are well, just J.
Like his cowbell.
But my cowbell works, and I've proven it's to star, right?
Yeah, so I will have to say we had a phone call and I said, look, I need to ask you a question, Jay. I need you to be like 100 with me right now. I'm like, are you purposely making that bell sound like it's not a bell? And like you're just going like this with the bell? Or does the bell really work and we're not hearing it? Well, the good news is Jay does know how to work a bell. So I'm just saying we should celebrate that. It is the noise cancellation from the mic, so we can't hear it. But he does know how to use, he may not know how to use technology, but a bell he does know how to use. It's just, he can't figure out the technology of the microphone to get the sound to you guys.
So I'm not completely stupid. Cheryl, I made it back for another live. Where's my check? We don't do that here. You send me the check, Cheryl. No. Thank you both up. I do appreciate it. But yeah, hold on, I'll share this. Guys, please try not to laugh. Once again, I've still been crying over this a little
God.
off. I've had some tears, and
he still has tears.
You can see they shared a picture of my stupid pear head. And then they stuck a squash in my ear. And apparently it's a squash that Volmits is eating. And then while he's eating the squash, it's also stuck in my ear. And it's humiliating. And I don't know. I've done a lot of like crying and hiding my head in shame. And, I can't go out in public anymore. I almost shut down my entire channel because I couldn't take it. But I'm going to power through for you people here, and I'm going to continue on despite my stupid pear head with the squash in my ear. And I don't know, that might be against the law to like intermingle a fruit and like a vegetable like this. I don't know if you can do that, but there you go, Star.
I'm sorry to hear about this. It's awkward, to say the least.
Yeah. Hi, S Shine is here. Hi, S Shine. She's here. Thank you for joining us, Cheryl. I'm glad you were able to make another live. And Rogue Mama is in the chat. Hello, Rogue Mama.
I mean, does anybody really, support Jay crying over this pic? Because I don't think tears and shutting down the program were warranted for this pick.
Kevin, that's okay. You couldn't make the members only because we did experiment members only yesterday, and I am starting a new segment. Now, this is if you're up late, and it's not for members only. This is for everybody. But Just J Hip is starting a new segment, and it's late night. You're going to have to stay up late for this. If you can't, you can catch it on replay. But we are going to do late night, Friday night, people watching with Just J Hip. Star may join occasionally too. Maybe Rogue will join occasionally too. You never know who's going to pop in, but it's people watching. I think it went over quite well in the members only. But we're going to do Friday night, Central Standard Time, I believe 9:30 p.m. And it'll go on as late as it goes on. Palmer's, Archer, Acre, Homestead. New member, thank you, Palmer's.
Thank you for joining. It's weird here, but you'll get used to it.
Oh, that's an eggplant. It's not a squash. Thank you, Jessica. I have the eggplant in my ear. That makes me feel better.
Well, do you know what the eggplant actually is, used to represent?
No. An eggplant?
No.
I don't know what
A wiener.
Oh,
So I don't know if you're happier about the eggplant than the squash.
I'm happy about one thing, and that is D-Wade Rap just gifted
What?
just memberships. Thank you, D-Wade Rap. It is so appreciated.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dwayne. Boy, that makes me happy.
Thank him.
I'm not even upset that I have an eggplant in my ear, or I guess why would I have a wiener in my ear? It doesn't make.
I don't know, and it's over Volmits' face, so
Yeah, because now it looks like the wiener's in his mouth, but I'm just grabbing a little side of it in my ear.
Yeah, the whole thing is awkward.
Yeah, this just didn't go well. Also, I have other breaking news. Well, it's not breaking news. No. It's not breaking news just yet. But starting on Saturday, we're taking a little break from Volmit and Dick Lickman because my girlfriend is back in the news. Laura Owens is back in the news, and I didn't have a channel last year. I didn't get to cover Laura Owens, and she's my girlfriend, and also, well, sort of. And also, David Gingras is my best friend. Well, he was. So we are going to go through some other stuff involving involving Gingras and Laura Owen, and we're going to start that tonight. But first, we're going to finish up. Now, we're not going away completely from Volmit and Dick Lickman. And yes, you're still going to get a Two Fleas recaps on a regular basis. Okay, I promise you that, because we don't like it. But I want to do a little bit. Jay, did you get her pregnant too?
I was just gonna put that up.
Maybe Nancy. We're waiting for the results to come in from the paternity test. Right now, they're inconclusive. It's inconclusive.
Yeah, they can't find any fetal DNA, so it's hard to run the test.
Well, this will get awkward. So. See, you guys didn't get my hilarity with Laura Owens the last time, but this time in season 9 of Laura Owens, you get just J Hip, and we're gonna have some fun. I promise you, because I'm getting bored with Volmit, and I'm getting bored with Dick Lickman. So we're just gonna take a little break because they're boring me. But Mickey, another throw baby. I don't know when this.
I think it would have to be babies because it's a miracle that she always ends up with twins.
Ree says, "Are you a victim?" I could be a victim by the end of this, Ree. I don't know. Let's see where it goes. But we're gonna have some fun because our chat is fun and we are fun. And yes, now J Hip is pregnant. But
triplets, Nancy says. Triplets.
Oh no, just think if she starts having triplets in prison, they're gonna have to open up a whole new ward of nursery from a whole nursery in the prison. It's gonna be a whole thing.
Well, maybe you're going to be pregnant with 2 and she's only going to get 1, or maybe you'll just be pregnant with all 3 and she won't have any. She's got a lot of medical issues too. So
anything can happen. I was even on X and I was just wait till your milk comes in, Jay. Oh no. But hold on. Let's finish up with Dick Lickman and Volmit for a bit, because Volmit wanted to email me yesterday. Yes, he emailed me. Trust me, we're going to get back to Laura Owens, but give me just a second. We're going to finish this up. All right. Goodness gracious.
Think about how many kids she would have right now if she was actually pregnant ever, because it would be like, I don't know, 12.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's just 800. Okay. I have to hit that share screen button. What? Oh, here it is. Okay.
Sticky.
Good word for you, the wiener in your ear club. That's how you get pregnant. You put a wiener in your ear. That's how it happened this time with Laura. She had a wiener in her ear, and next thing you know, pregnant with triplets because of the whole ear thing. Okay, let me make this a little bit bigger because
But I think he'd rather it be with Laura Owens than Volmit.
yeah, I hate getting pregnant by Volmit. So every single time it's happened, I got a smush motion. But Volmit sends me a message. Yes, Jessica, we do need to fundraise. Always fundraise. Yes. Volmit sends me a link to a YouTube stream that he was on yesterday. And of course, I responded and I sent him a very friendly response. And I said, "Good evening, Volmit. You shared me a link to a stream you did with 5 subscribers. I'm thrilled that Legally Lazy was able to fit you into her busy schedule. I'll be moving on to cover Laura Owens after Wednesday's stream. I am sure I will check back in a few times per month. All the best, just JH." So
hold on. Debbie Baker just gifted 20 Just J Hip memberships.
Debbie Baker's here.
Please thank Debbie. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Debbie Baker, for 20
She's amazing
memberships. Ellie Riddle's here. Hi, Ellie.
Hi, Ellie.
Brenda and Faves. But yeah, I always send the nicest emails. But he sent me over to this new streamer who's out there, I guess. And her stream is called Legally Lazy because she doesn't do any background work before she has anybody on, or she's best friends with Volmit. I'm not sure. But she's, from what I can tell, she seems to be an equally awful person. At first, I was like, maybe I should invite her on my stream. And then I was like, I watched the stream and I was like, no, I want no part of this disaster. She's awful. I'll get to it. Trust me. I'm going to show what I show. But yes, I couldn't do it. But yeah, I'll share. I'm not going to share her stream. I'm just going to pull up a pic of it because it was cute.
I love when Jay says it was cute, which means it wasn't.
It wasn't at all. It wasn't cute. But hang on.
Hello, I have my favorites: Alley Cat, Nancy, Brenda.
Volmit's looking really good these days. I'll tell you that much. He's got it going on. He is really improving himself. As you can see, he's thrilled. He's on with Legally Lips McGee here. She's Botox from hell. I mean,
oh my word.
Yeah, this is Legally Lips Lazy, and yeah, she's a delight. She is such, and she had the audacity on her stream with her 5 viewers, her 5 subscribers, one of who is Volmit. Now I have to stop again. Debbie Baker just gifted 10 more.
She is amazing.
Thank you, Debbie Baker. I appreciate it so much. You're so wonderful. My number 1 fan.
I have to tell our followers here, about the comment about the bell. I'm just so upset about it.
Huh?
The bell comment that somebody was leaving the channel because they don't like my bell. I mean,
well, it could be a trigger to some people.
Sad.
Well, it could be a trigger to some people, and maybe she'll stick around because I said, maybe we could ask around, and if you guys aren't interested in the cowbell, you let me know, and I will tell Star to go away. So
all right, bye guys. It's been a good show.
So I think they want Star to stay, but if you have other suggestions adverse to a cowbell, we could play with other things.
I mean, you guys heard my kitty toys of noises. I don't have that much to go on. I could.
Well, I also somewhere I have to hunt around for it somewhere. I think it's in my car actually. I have my harmonica. So you also have that's another option is harmonica.
Yeah, I definitely don't have a harmonica, but okay.
Thank you, Debbie. She says, I want everyone to be able to attend Jay's members only. Members only is fun. I have such a good time, members only. I get to test out new things to see if it's stuff that you all might be interested in the future. And I think people watching with Just Jay, I think it's going to be a winner. If you can stay up that late, but you can always catch the replay. It is a great interaction with me and the chat because I don't have to do much. We're people watching. And I have the best areas picked out for us to people watch. We're going out to Kensington Ave in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and we're going to check out the station. I have Skid Row pulled up for you. I mean, it's going to be fun on Friday night. We're going to Skid Row to people watch. Okay.
Oh my God.
Late at night. It's going to be fun. Debbie Baker again. More. Memberships.
You are amazing. We love you.
Mods only. I don't know, Kevin. I don't think so. I'll ask around. Let me get with IT Goatee Brad and ask him if I can do that. But I will check it out and see. Mel Klump says, Star, you are fantastic with your bell, cowbell. Well, that seals the deal. Mel Klump, thank you so much. We're sticking with our cowbell. So
that's right.
That's it. Cowbell is. Congrats to all you new members, everyone who got one. Please remember to thank Debbie and Dwayne and Sticky Widget and everyone else who has gifted memberships. I appreciate it. What Lisa said, mailbox guy is there. I don't know what that means. What's mailbox guy? I don't know. Okay, but I don't know. Maybe I'll check out my mailbox. I didn't hear the door ring or anything. But first is more cowbell. We're sticking with the cowbell. Debbie Baker says the cowbell must stay, and if Debbie Baker says it,
that's right. Debbie Baker said it. Yes. More cowbell.
As you can see here, though, Volmits needs a haircut. I mean, it's getting a little frilly on the sides. He just said something really clever. He's really proud of himself. And then legally lazy lips. She says she has a good idea. She said, "Hey, Yamaha Baker's here.
The banker has arrived."
Those top right look more like
Hey,
rap. Are you rapping me?
I'm telling you, these two are battling for number one.
Yeah,
I love the two of them. They're just amazing.
How 50?
I think they're in a competition though. What is the
that
rest?
Is unbelievable. Thank you.
They are amazing. Rap. You guys are all amazing.
Wow.
We do have the best chat. We have the best chat.
Thank you so much. Thank you. But Legally Lazy Lips says, she goes, I have a great idea. What if we have Volmits and Dick Lickman and maybe some of these other channels like Just J Hip, and you guys could all come on my stream and debate this. And Volmits says, oh no, I don't think Just J Hip will go anywhere where it's not like a safe zone. You know, he always stays just with his people. He won't go outside the box to debate. Actually, Volmits, that's not true. I'm not going to go on a stream that has 5 subscribers to debate with you. It's not worth my time. Thank you, Legally Lazy Lips. But maybe when you build up your channel a little bit more to be on 5 subscribers, you know, in 39 views, you know, maybe. But I'm moving on to Laura Owens now, so you're probably out of luck there, Legally Lazy Lips. But
Yikes.
It was a fun watch because I actually watched the stream. At first, he sent it to me, and it was all of his BS talking points, of like, I'm being astroturfed and they're attacking me, and see, none of them don't like me. They really don't know me, so they don't know if they don't like me. And I'm like, how clear can I make this? Oh no, Laura Owens is
What?
here. Laura,
What?
welcome to the show. How are you, Laura? Laura?
Oh my God.
I don't know if she's muted.
Oh, don't tell me we have another one with the mute button.
Are you at the Joseph A. Banks?
Everyone is at the Joseph A. Banks.
See, when you stream from Joseph A. Banks, you have a mute problem. And this always happens. Hi, Laura, though.
I was just about to take a sip of my coffee here, and I almost spit it out.
Oh my goodness, we have Laura Owens here with us. I never thought that this would happen. And even if you can't unmute Laura, that's okay, because it's just nice to see you're able to join our stream. And
Jay is totally hitting on you right now, so he's hoping that it's
just have a good time with us. And so
quadruplets, quads. He wants quads. He wants to be the first one to give you 4 at a time.
Look at Faves. Jay was having no issues the other day. No sound. Yes, I know. Thank you, Faves. I'll give it.
So I have my favorites. I will tell you, I was on the phone with Jay, and I was like, listen, you need to ring that, but I need to know if the bell actually rings or if you just don't know how to use it. And I will tell you, he actually does know how to ring a bell. The problem is his microphone, which is noise cancellation. So he can't figure that out because it's technology. So we have to, give him some grace.
Yeah, it appears, though, that Yamaha Baker said that the jail intake has bad reception. So that's what's going on there. She's not at the Joseph A. Banks, Jose Albunco.
I'll tell you, the bankers, they always have the answers. That's all I'm going to say. I mean, they know all.
But the boys, they've been extra stupid, and I wanted to point out a couple things before we're gonna move on. We're gonna get to some Laura Owens tonight, I promise you. But you remember last week when Big Dummy, Volmit Mouth, said, "Oh, Rosalind Duke can't get anyone big to come on her show, yada yada, and she's obscure." Well, once again, I have to do all of the work here for Volmit, and I'm not doing this for the rest of my life, Volmit, where I'm going to do all your work for you of making you look stupid. But I guess I will for, one more week. We'll come back. We'll come back to them, and we'll check in on the big dummies once in a while. But I have my Jingers back with me in my life. I love him. I think we have something special. We're going to the skating rink this weekend. We're going to skate and a couple skate. It's going to be a good time. We have a picnic set up. Oh, it's going to be so wonderful. It's just like the old days.
Yeah, sounds special.
But
like, you're going all out.
Oh man, I'm going to need to take a 5-minute break and then a smoke break. Laura's here. I'm already feeling pregnant. I'm feeling pregnant already.
I'm glad you're the one who feels pregnant already, because no, thank you.
But on Tell Me Everything, Mouse is saying you're totally getting knocked up. I am. I'm gonna get knocked up. I mean, so much knocked up. It's yes, today, Faves, you are right. We have 90 gifted memberships. Actually, 100, because Sticky Widget did 10 too.
Yeah.
No, we have 100 gifted memberships today. And
you guys are amazing.
Amazing. All right, this is why I keep coming back. Also because I enjoy this and I enjoy hanging with you all. But you remember on Tell Me Everything, the first person that Miss Rosalind Duke, who I love, ever had on her Tell Me Everything show was Mike Gravlin. Law Talk with Mike. Mike's big time. He's got 150,000 subscribers. Megan Fox doesn't know Law Talk with Mike, as far as I know. But guess who does? Sticky Widget just gifted 10 more.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sticky Widget.
Please thank Sticky Widget if you got a membership. That is so nice.
Thank you so much. What a wonderful Wednesday night. I knew everybody was amped up because I had a lot of messages in here before we even went live. So I was like, oh, if they were starting yesterday. I'm like, it's Tuesday, folks. You're a day. But thank you so much, Sticky Widget. But here, this is Rosalind Duke from a year ago. And she was on, well, she wasn't on Law Talk with Mike, but I'll share this.
All right.
No, that's the wrong one.
I was like, what is that? I've never seen that creepy.
It's Douche Canoe and
Pregnancy Baker. No, it's all the wrong ones. I'm clicking the wrong button.
Surprise!
It's
Jay's
this one right here.
All right. I have to thank Rosalind Duke for that hand job clip, which was absolutely fantastic.
Less than 24 hours after my fiance bonded me out, I called the farm, Don P. Farms, and got a resident farm hand shop hand job.
Fantastic.
I wanted to make sure the courts.
All right. I have to thank Rosalind Duke for that hand job clip,
So, as you
which
can
was
see,
absolutely fantastic.
Less than 24 hours
stop
after
it.
my
I gotta
fiance
stop
bonded me out, I
She's still
called the
giving up
farm,
the hand job.
Don P. Farms, and got a resident farm hand.
As you can see, a year ago, if not longer, Mike Gravelin is already talking about Rosalind Duke. He's sharing clips of hers. She also made opening intros for Law Talk with Mike. And in Big Dummy, he won't scroll down. He looks at sub count and goes, oh, she's obscure. He doesn't realize that Rosalind Duke's been everywhere, right? And
Exactly.
on everybody's streams. She's very popular, from Legal Vices to Law Talk with Mike to Megan Fox. She's everywhere. All right. It doesn't matter how many subs she has on her channel. All right. She's known everywhere. She's like a flux. She's always around. And I like it. And this guy can't research anything. He's stupid. He's an idiot. I don't like him. And that's it. That's all I got for Big Dummy. I'm done with you for a while. I'm moving on to my girlfriend. Oh my goodness, I'm having 7.
Whoa!
Oh my goodness. Laura's in my chat.
Crazy. Congratulations, Jay. You're going to have 7 babies. More gifted memberships. Debbie Baker, you are amazing.
Thank you, Debbie Baker. Hopefully each of my 7 babies gets one of those gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Debbie Baker. That's amazing of you.
I can't believe it. 7 babies. I mean, you're going to be busy, Jay.
I know. I don't change diapers, though. We're going to have to hire someone. Oh, no. Laura Owens is here as Rosalind Duke. Raj, you got. Wait, is Rosalind Duke now having 7 of my babies? This is getting awkward.
Wait, this is getting weird.
Tonsil
like,
twins activate.
You mean it's like tonsil twins multiply?
It's like a button you hit, like when you want to activate those twins, you're like, there we go.
The Wonder Twins with their rings. The Wonder Twins activate.
Septuplets.
I mean, you are gonna be busy.
Rosalind,
this will get awkward.
Hey, Rosalind, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Good, you?
I'm just on this.
Good. I was just congratulating Jay on his 7 babies.
Yeah,
he's gonna be busy.
I'll say.
Yeah, I don't even know if I can do a stream anymore because I'm going to be taking care of all these little ones. I have to get like what do you call those things who take care of babies?
A nanny.
Yeah, a nanny.
An au pair.
Yeah, Mary Poppins.
You
Or,
might need a few of them.
do you think they'll all have pair heads?
I hope so.
Only if you get the au pairs.
I hope they don't.
If you get a nanny, then no. But if you get an au pair, then it will be.
Mhm. Then you can escape from the Swiss Alps and sing songs. It'll be fun.
We're gonna have so many songs from Suno to play the babies to sleep from Megan Fox's old days with Laura Owens. So
Oh, that's nice.
yeah, we'll be playing all those old wonderful hits that she made.
Hello, everybody.
Yes, Rosalind Duke is awesome, and of course, I am her best friend, as everybody knows.
Well, I thought I'd come in and say hi. Congratulations on the indictments. At least you'll be able to keep her in one place for a little while.
I know where she'll be.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask though, do you think she'll hire Bruce? Like he could get one of those pro watch for JJs or whatever he gets, so he could be
Pro hawk for JJ. I don't know if those apply in Arizona. I'm not sure.
I don't know
But it is
how-
Maricopa County, so maybe.
Yeah, because he gets those for JJs, hawk JJs or something, and
Kohak Viche.
oh.
Oh,
It's funnier your way, though.
It was something like that. I always thought it was weird because I thought they were saying something dirty.
I don't know. Does that happen these days?
Conjugal visits? Oh, we're gonna have so many conjugal visits.
well, they say it's really good for morale.
I mean, you would think because it boosts the endorphins, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, maybe
That's true. You'll sleep better.
if anything happens, I'll just blame Clayton. Or Greg. Is Greg the one?
Oh, it's always Greg's fault.
Yeah. If anything goes wrong, I'll be like, it was Greg. So.
Uh-oh.
I was saying on X though, this is going to be a little awkward because like Jan Bluck is going to have to like sneak in her sonograms and give them to her, and it's going to be really weird. Like,
Handy J, is that who you're talking about?
Candy J, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she's great.
But it is nice to be able to move on from the two losers and move on to Laura Owens for a little bit and have some fun. Oh, I see that other girl is here. I didn't even notice. I thought it said sarcasm. But I'm pairheading with another girl in Rosalind too.
Tog.
It takes you a while.
She's Tog. Yeah, not Tog. Tog. That's funny.
Yeah.
The chat renamed me last Saturday, so you clearly didn't catch it.
What were you renamed? I didn't catch it.
Tog.
Oh, Tog. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I missed it. Well, I'm doing so much different stuff. But
You're right. Oh my goodness, Jim girl. I bet Laura could get us the scoop with Lori Vallow.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be exciting.
I heard that Lori Vallow had advice for Laura Owens, and it was don't try to represent yourself.
No.
Get yourself one of those
Well, I said she should
state-appointed attorneys.
I said she should stick with Gingras because he's got a good track record with her. He already knows the case, the ins and outs of what's going on. I mean,
Except anything before he took it over, he refuses to acknowledge existed.
And I think it's also the anniversary of our friendship, Jay.
Yes, it is.
Yes, this is our anniversary.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I didn't even know that. You didn't tell me. So May
A lot
is when we first became when I first became your best friend.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, how'd you find that out? Did you have it marked on your calendar?
No, I have a brain.
Oh,
if Jay only had a brain.
If he only had a brain.
Well, you could have sent me like a message earlier today or a card or something in the mail saying it's our anniversary. And look at me. I'm a typical guy, Lisa Farr. I forgot.
Wow. Wow.
What? I mean, a lot of us actually found each other due to Laura Owens, so we should be thanking her, really.
You know, I said that a long time ago. Actually, I even said it in a message to Dingus. I think it was one of my private messages I sent to him. And I said, you know, actually, Laura has a lot that we need to thank her for because she brought me and Rosalind and Star and Rogue and Natalie all together. So, no, I really appreciate it. Well, happy friendiversary, Rosalind. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Happy friendiversary.
Congratulations on
It's
your
been-
friendiversary.
It's been the best year ever. And so, yes, I'm very happy.
It's gone by rather quickly, hasn't it?
It has.
It has. Well, we've had Laura and what the hells, well, in these wonderful folks that have brought us together. And, and actually, if it wasn't for Rosalind, I wouldn't have a YouTube channel. She pushed me.
Aw.
So
And you know what else we wouldn't have without Rosalind? All the amazing merch that I've pretty much purchased
She's
almost
got
all
all the
of it.
merch.
So I'm going to put up the link again. You guys need to check this out because there is some great merch.
Oh, just wait. It's going to get better. We're going to have mugshot merch.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Mhm.
I got my very own AstroTurf or Surf mug.
You do have your own. I saw that.
I have a Giphy nominee committee mug. I have a Ponscom Posse mug. I got a bunch of stuff myself.
You too
Hello,
can
Brenda.
be a nominating committee member by simply ordering the mug.
Yes, order the
Oh,
mug.
I don't even have the mug, so I need to put that on my list of things I still need to order from the very few things I haven't gotten yet.
Dave tells me we're at 107 likes. So thank you, and
Thank you. I have my favorites.
thank you for keeping me updated on that. And don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share. If you share,
And wait a minute. One question, real quick. I have my favorites. Was it you that super chatted Nick Ricada today and said Rosalind is awesome? Was that
Probably.
you? I can't remember who it was. It was somebody.
I'll take the credit. It was me.
No, it's funny how she can remember a year ago with her brain that it's your friendiversary, but
That's because she has J-Hip on her mind. You know, I mean, she's always thinking about me.
I was a little distracted today. I will be honest. I wasn't really active in chat. I was listening. So it's just one of those things where all of a sudden you hear Rosalind is awesome. And I was like, wait a minute, what?
you know what? I think that's we should all just start writing that in everyone's chats and they'll be like, who is Rosalind? You'll find out.
See, and Debbie Baker says such a beautiful love story between Jay and Rosalind. That's brought tears to me.
Aww.
Aw, thank you.
Rosalind is married. Just so you guys know, I want to make that very clear.
Wait, what? What? That is what my egg is?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, awesome. Okay, got it.
Oh, yeah, because she got one of your eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was really funny. Like just to be listening and all of a sudden hear
So
Nick
hold-
Ricada say that. I was like, wait a minute, what?
So let me get this straight. You told, we had that little wheel and you gave out gifts and then you actually send them out?
Yeah.
I
do.
Oh, is that how the process is supposed to go?
Well, occasionally I'll
Because-
do that, but it's not always that. Wait, what process for what?
No, because I heard, some other places, they like to do a lot of giveaways, but nobody ever gets any of them giveaways.
Oh, I try to do it the very next day.
I mean, you are very
It's
efficient.
important.
You know,
Yeah.
it's funny. I was telling Star beforehand, I was watching the Fleabags like a week ago, and Lisa was like, I have so many packages to send out. And she's like, because of all of the giveaways we had. And then Tori was in the background. She goes, well, you don't have to mail one to me because I can just pick it up, because I won. I'm like, your co-host won one of your giveaways? I'm like, what
That's
sort
awkward.
of BS is that?
Exactly. Even when I'm in the mod, for Rosalind and she's doing it, I'm like, take me off the wheel. I don't let somebody else win.
Well,
It's true. She does. She actually does do that.
I do the opposite. I'm like, put me in more.
Put me in 3 times.
I want to win everything.
And this is how I end up doing a show without getting paid. You know what I mean?
Right.
'Cause I'm so giving.
Yeah. Well, Debbie, to be honest with you, Debbie, I haven't been paid yet because I missed out on the first month. Like the money is sitting there, but I didn't get my tax info in or whatever in time on the first month, and then the second month is out. So it's just I haven't been paid yet myself. The money's all sitting there. I'm just waiting for like them to click the button. I think they did it today. So we'll have to check it out. But to be clear, I haven't been paid yet either. But they just say all the money is just sitting there, that whatever gifts or whatever. It's not like it goes away. but I'll be clear on that. I haven't been paid quite yet either. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do. I think I need to do a stream where I investigate this check that's in the mail.
It's been in the mail for a long time.
I could be on that stream with you, and I'd give you a lot of insight into that.
Yeah. But I did get a get out of jail free card. So there's
Did you?
that. I did.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Hold on. Are you allowed to give those away? Because if Monopoly finds out about that, he could be in trouble. That's what the flea said.
Well, it's autographed though.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
By me?
No. What do you remember autographing something, Jay?
I wouldn't remember if I did or not. I don't know how to sign my name anymore. It's just a scribble. I forgot how to do cursive. So I don't.
Yeah.
My God.
I don't know how to do it. So
Well, at least we know you do know how to ring a bell. I mean, at least we know that for sure.
I have my favorites paid your $2 that you owed me, Jay.
Oh, Lord.
I paid your $2. Remember, I gave you a super chat.
Oh, don't tell I have my favorites.
Faves, you need to get your two. Roz now owes you $2, Faves.
I want my $2.
That's so funny. Roz, are you gonna stick around? I was gonna pull up a Jingers read.
I'm actually not. I just wanted to pop in and say hi, and I had seen that Laura had announced the babies, so congratulations on that. And I just wanted to say happy friendiversary.
Yes, happy friendiversary. This is the best day of my life. Our friendiversary. Laura's back, and yes, everything's going well.
7 kids. Oh my Lord.
What are you gonna name them?
I don't know. I'm probably.
Well, somebody in the chat already named a few of them: Star, Rosalind, and Rogue. So we got some
Natalie.
names covered.
Well, probably Natalie, and then maybe some mob names. So get a mafia deal. I don't know. I guess I could name one. I don't know. We'll mix it up. I could name one after your dog, Honey.
You could name it after Honey.
Yeah.
That's a nice name.
One could just be named the Duke. That would be weird. But
After my husband?
yeah. What the heck?
Okay. I'm sure he would appreciate that.
Yeah.
There you go.
It'll come full circle. When I'm sleeping at the foot of the bed with Honey, I don't want it to feel awkward.
That's true. All right. Good night, everybody. It's been fun. You guys carry on. You do.
Thank you for
I will see you in the tubes.
We love you.
See you, Rosalind.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. So we have breaking news, though. New stuff came out today from Jingris, and we're going to read it. And also, Laura put out her own press release. Let's do Laura's first. I think that one's more Yeah, let's do Laura's first. She put out a press release about her soon to be arrest. Jay, don't forget Megan. Oh yes, I could name one Megan Fox.
Yeah.
Should I do
Good
the
point. Good point.
Megan Fox hippie? That might work. Megan Fox hip. And don't forget, for everyone who got those memberships that were gifted by Debbie Baker, Dwayne Rapp, Sticky Widget, don't forget to thank whoever gifted you a membership. And also, it's weird in here, but you'll get used to it. Okay.
Or you won't. Either way.
I'm completely just hijacked Megan's deal. That's what I do. Okay, here's the press release.
Oh boy. Can't
As
wait.
someone who has never been charged with a crime in my life, I am stunned by the 7 felony charges announced against me by Maricopa County Attorney's Office. These allegations appear to be the result of coordinated harassment, misinformation, and public pressure in the aftermath of a paternity case I filed against former Bachelor star Clayton Eckert. Okay, she's not going to fess up. She's just going right down with it. And she's just like, nope, I'm sticking to my guns. I'm going.
Oh, God. Next paragraph's going to start naming astroturfers. Watch. Here we go.
Oh, boy. Since 2023, I've been the target of a relentless campaign led by a group calling itself Justice for Clayton, an AstroTurf faction of Mr. Clayton's supporters who built an entire narrative on a demonstrably false claim that I faked a pregnancy. That accusation became their rallying cry, fueling thousands of hours of monetized YouTube content. Hey, and we're doing it right here today too. So club, Reddit threads and social media attacks, many of which dissected my medical history, mental health, and personal life with obsessive cruelty and my autism. The abuse eventually moved offline. The group issued public threats against my mother and called in multiple false welfare checks. Hey, I can't read, Rosalind. Stop it. Welfare checks to our home. Knowing the resulting body cam footage would be released publicly and weaponized to humiliate me further. Okay. So, in her mother's name, don't forget, is Jan Bluck. Because she's yucky and she makes you go blah. Don't forget her mom's name is Jan Bluck, and yes. Okay, in June 2024, after the conclusion of the paternity case, the group turned its focus to law enforcement. They launched an international letter writing campaign demanding my indictment.
Here comes the astroturfing.
Just 4 days after my case was formally referred to, County Attorney Rachel Mitchell was photographed smiling alongside a Justice for Clayton member holding one of their letters that explicitly called for my prosecution. That image was quickly shared by the same group that had targeted me for nearly 2 years, celebrating it as proof of their pressure astroturfing campaign was working. I'm reading this word for word, sort of. No, it's astroturfing.
Astroturfing, right.
I wonder if Volmits is going to start covering this case too, now that we are.
And maybe because, here we go.
Guess what side he's going to take? We all know that.
Let's all take a guess. Oh, wait, we already know.
You lied about everything. We knew you lied about everything. There's no reputation to salvage. You walking... In November 2024, because of my autism. Oh, she does do this. I've requested disability-related accommodations from Miss Mitchell's office. While they acknowledged receiving my request, they never followed up. Under federal law, that isn't a formality, it's a requirement. They were obligated to engage in a good faith interactive process to determine whether support was needed. They chose not to. That same office has never acknowledged that I hold a valid order of protection against Mr. Eckert, issued in October 2023. Yes, we know of your prize, your protection order. After a contested hearing in which the court found by a preponderance of the evidence that he committed an act of domestic DV against me, and there was a probable cause, he violated that order in April. There was not probable cause, okay? All that never happened. The police said, maybe we'll check it out. That does not mean there's probable cause. It
Right.
means we'll check it out. Thanks for that. Oh, you dummy. But hey, I get to do Laura Owens this year, and I'm so excited. Oh, this is going to come to an end, I think, at some point.
Oh, I'm surprised it wasn't like 8 pages.
I know.
long.
I thought this was going to be, I thought we'd have to finish this tomorrow. I was going to have to take the night off work. In the May of 2025, in the May
of 2025. Okay.
not the other May, this May, no, in the May 2025.
Another fantastic writer.
Oh, no, it doesn't make sense. In the May 2025 indictment
okay.
against me, you see how stupid I didn't read on it. Just sounded weird. Despite sustained pressure from the Justice for Clayton AstroTurfing campaign group, the MCAO did not charge me with faking a pregnancy. Instead, they are allowing that narrative to linger, encouraging the perception without making the allegation because they know I cannot withstand scrutiny. Huh? I don't know what that means. They know I cannot withstand scrutiny?
Yeah, she can't tolerate it.
Oh.
Like, everybody's scrutinizing her
Oh, okay. Now,
because of all her lies and perjury and doctoring.
okay.
You know.
So they've omitted the most critical fact. I had lab confirmed positive HCG pregnancy hormone blood and urine test from licensed medical provider in their possession. I also took a positive first response pregnancy test in front of Mr. Ecker, which he purchased himself. Yet none of this was included in the indictment, nor was it acknowledged in the press release. For transparency, members of the press are welcome to contact me directly for temporary access to my patient portal to view the records directly from the medical source. The truth is not hidden. It was simply ignored. Well, as a member of the press, Miss Owens, I might be requesting that. But guess what? We've already seen all of your bullshit. We don't need special access to see your bullshit. Okay? Well, I shouldn't have talked this way about my girlfriend. God dang it.
Listen, and everything we're saying is just for educational purposes only. This is speculation. Do your own research or read it straight from the internet and make your own opinions.
Well, this isn't speculation. I've seen her medical reports. It's like I'm not speculating. I've seen them. I mean, they were posted everywhere in the trial.
I know she's going to be your girlfriend, but she may not always be on your side, Jay. So let's just give the
that's true.
Disclaimer.
Hey, maybe I'll get a cease and desist from her this time.
Maybe.
I'm getting excited. Okay, these charges appear to be the product of intense public pressure, not impartial judgment. They reflect a system that responded to online outrage, ignored procedural protections, and moved forward based on narrative rather than fact. It is difficult not to see them as part of a broader effort to discredit me, discourage me, and make an example out of me. I intend to meet these accusations head on, and I will defend myself fully and relentlessly through every step of this process.
Oh, Lord.
Sounds expensive, kiddo.
Yeah, I mean, I hope you're getting a court-appointed attorney because
I don't know. Should be Kitty Ninja says should be Megan's tonight, but no links so far. Okay, Kitty Ninja. But can we focus talking about me more right now, Kitty? I'm such an attention hoe. But no, it seems like this is what's confusing. Thank God you're there, starting to explain to Jay the meaning of words. Everyone knows that
Someone has to do it, Debbie. Someone has to do it.
I'm sheltered and ignorant, and
I picked the short straw, if you know what I mean.
But
wink.
I was confused because I thought about this time this year, I thought her horses were supposed to be grazing on Dave Neal's somewhere in Tennessee in Dave Neal's house or yard or something like that. I thought that's what was supposed to be happening. Is that not going on?
Yeah, that's not going on. No. Yeah, she hasn't done very well with the
because Jingers
any of her legal troubles.
Because Dingus, he's supposed to be suing everybody for he was thinking probably around $10 million, if not more.
Yes.
And now where's that case stand?
In the toilet.
No, I don't have a mug shot tonight, cunning linguist.
I wish I
there was one
had a
online.
toilet sound.
There was one on X, but it was a fake one because Megan Fox put it up and I asked if it was real. And she's like, well, no, Jay, it's obviously made from rock or whatever. And I said, well, I'm a guy who still thought that Jurassic Park was a documentary. So I'm like, you have to explain these things to me. What? Well, that really happened though, right? The Jurassic Park.
I don't know.
Because that is the same with like Independence Day. They did that documentary too. I was probably just a young kid when that happened. But yeah, I saw the documentary. It was scary with the aliens and everything. But I'm glad the humans overcame them. So that was good stuff. But
I was too busy reading the chat to hear anything.
Yeah, now you've passed on me. Over here being funny. Fingers better bend over and take a deep breath. Those countersuits are gonna pinch a little. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if Dingy's gonna take this on because he put up a thing called. Hold on, I'll share this if we got a little time because I haven't seen Megan Fox yet.
No.
Robert Towers here. Hi, Robert. I haven't seen you just yet. Hang on. Did he say ball? No, Megan, I didn't say ball. No. Someone say ball. No one said ball.
No one said ball.
No one. Elfie's here. Hi, Elfie. Present this. We'll see if we can get through Dingus's post here.
Megan posted for 8:30.
Oh, that's 27 minutes. Okay.
Thank you. I have my favorites.
Well, we will be able to get to Dingus then. Oh yeah, I just got a message from Megan and she said, Jay, can you hold down the fort so we can go on at 30? She did not say that to me.
She did not, no.
I always well, because we have a tailgate party for Megan Fox. And
yes, we are.
Now, and I hope Jeremy House is still going to come by and hang out once in a while. I hope he's not going to be all mad that I'm taking a little break from Volmits, but Laura Owens is funner. I'm sorry.
And George, because somebody said that, George doesn't know me, but she thinks I'm funny. So I like her.
Yeah, you're the other girl.
Yeah. So I hope she stops by too.
Oh, Faves helped me out again tonight, Chase. So give me my $2. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's see. Let's pull this up. Debbie Baker.
What?
Just gifted
Debbie.
more. Just J Hill membership. Thank you so much, Debbie Baker. What a night. I knew this was going to be a wonderful Wednesday night stream. I'm really excited. Thank you so much, Debbie Baker.
You guys are awesome. Please thank Debbie Baker if you got a gifted membership.
Yes, and remember, it's weird in here, but you'll get used to it.
Well, Jay's weird. I'm okay.
I'm weird. The vibe is weird. Maybe.
Welcome, Johanna. We're glad you're here.
Late but here. Yes, glad you're here, Johanna. Thank you. Oh my God! Come feel this. The babies are kicking. Oh, sorry, Laura. That's just your. I didn't know what that word was. I didn't know how to say that word.
Oh my God.
For starters, they come on every single week with a 4-year-old who can't read.
Yeah. Well, again, I picked the short straw. Somebody had to do it.
I remember when I asked Rogue if she wanted to come, she's like, "Yeah, I'm kind of busy."
Yeah, no, I have better things to do.
She's like, "Pick someone else." Thank you, Debbie. Wants everyone to have the J experience on members only. Thank you, Debbie. And Tuesday, every Tuesday at 8 a.m. is Just J Hip. You get 90 minutes with Just J Hip every Tuesday morning, guaranteed. Sometimes we even go 2 hours. Okay.
God bless you all.
Let's see what.
I can't imagine who helps him with the big words.
I don't read anything on those days. On Tuesdays, I don't read anything, so there's no big words. I better be working those overtime because those babies are going to be expensive.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, no, I'm going to have to be asking for more breadstick money from Megan Fox. Megan, give me some of your breadsticks. Okay. David Dungus, he wrote American Injustice 2025 style. Wow.
Oh God. If I ever had an attorney who acted like this, fired.
This is amazing. Whoa, this is a strange time in American legal history. We have a convicted felon in the White House, a man who a jury also found liable for SA and lying about it. We have a justice on the Supreme Court who was accused of SA and lying about it. We have people being kidnapped off the street by the U.S. government and sent to foreign prisons without any due process. We have people saying that's perfectly okay. Wait, hang on. We're picking up U.S. citizens and taking them to foreign countries?
Yeah, I don't know. This is Dingus we're talking about.
That's odd. I'll have to check the news to see what's going on.
Yeah, we'll fact check later.
The Freckle Judge says, "How dare you start without me? Now I have to listen at 3 times speed." And I'm, what's that word? Oh, scared of chipmunks? I think it's supposed to be scared. Unless that's another word, I don't know. But Freckle Ginger, you can just start at regular speed at any time, and you just stay with us in the current moment.
Thank you for being here, though.
Thank you. Notice citizen is missing. Okay, so it's not citizen, it's just people. Okay. There's just people. Okay.
Which threw you off?
Yeah, because I assumed if it's okay, so
all right.
Now I get what's going on there. And on May 1st, 2025, Laura Owens was indicted just 6 days prior to Jay and Roz's friendversary. I guess she is now eligible for public service. Public service? What's that? I don't want to be publicly service.
I think she's going to publicly service, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
She's usually the one doing the servicing. That's all I know.
Pick your crime, choose your criminal. I'm choosing this one. It doesn't let me pick anything. Come on, David.
I think it's the red sweater you like about her. Yeah.
I'm going to request that if we have a conjugal visit, that she gets to take the red sweater with her to to the big house.
I'm telling you, I knew it. It's
Oh,
the
you know,
sweater.
she's near California, and do you think she'll go to Alcatraz because that's reopening?
She could be the first one.
That would be interesting.
That would be
Vicky
amazing.
Lynch says, I do like red.
And maybe she could make news in a different way.
Yeah.
You know, first criminal to go back to Alcatraz. You know?
Laura, this is the Victor. Yamaha Banker says, it's always the blue dress or a lady in red. Yes. Thank God there's no blue dress in this one.
Don't forget the blue suit for interviews.
Oh, hey, I don't know if I mentioned Buck Naked. It's here. So thank you. Hi. It says here, as we get back to this, don't derail me. In light of yesterday's news, lots of folks have reached out asking for comments. So here you go.
You were born derailed.
I don't think a lot of people had to reach out and ask for comment. We were going to get it anyways, Dave.
Right.
There was no question that was going to happen.
It just took him this long to retype it over and over and over again to see what he was going to say.
You know what? If he should do all of Volmits' writing because he doesn't have the spell check problem. He's a much better writer, actually, than Volmit. He should maybe be an investigative journalist. Well, no, because he sucks at the investigative work, too.
Yeah, and anything before he started on the case, he refuses to
Yeah.
acknowledge.
He'd still be sitting around going, well, I don't know who George is, but I'll write 11 paragraphs about him.
Yeah.
Okay. Stop derailing me. Everyone.
Nothing happened before I started on the case.
Save says
Everything happened before you joined the case, Dingy. Everything.
Save says, yes, we know Jay has enough trouble staying on top. I do. But you know what? That's why you're here with me.
That's right.
First, as I have said all along, I'm not a criminal defense lawyer. I'm not qualified to represent Laura in the criminal case, so I won't be handling her defense. Okay.
Oh, hold on a minute. What a shame.
That job will be left to the best criminal defense lawyer we can find. Of course, I will do anything I possibly can to help support Laura through her case, and I will work with her criminal defense team in any way needed. Oh, boy.
Oh, God.
Well, I feel bad for that lawyer, whoever is taking on this one.
More X posts and YouTube videos. This is going to be fun.
This new lawyer, I'm starting to think it might be BBB. I'm really thinking he's jumping in here, him and Dingus together, because BBB reached out to Dingus. And, yeah. Oh, wait. Hang on.
Oh, that's a good question.
But
Fair.
did you ever have a rail to start with? No. I said, no, I didn't.
Just the one that he works for. You know what I mean?
Thank you so much for a $2 super chat, Freckle Ginger. Thank you so much. I so appreciate it. Yeah, I'm constantly derailed over here. I forgot to lay the rails. Well, yeah, I need to do that before I start but this was a different stream because we started out finishing dunking on the two dummies, and now we're moving on to my girlfriend. So it's been a little awkward for me. And Rosalind came in and reminded me it was our friendversary, and
he found out he was having 7 babies.
Babies, and then I was reminded that I'm her best friend, and that's where we are at. Jay has been railed many times. Zach, be careful. Be careful, Zach. Don't steal all my secrets. Okay, Dummy says, second, just as Trump's numerous Trump. We're talking about Trump again? I thought this was about Laura. Numerous felony indictments and
another person who can't stay on topic.
Later 34 convictions didn't stop his lawyers from defending him The filing of criminal charges does not impact the limited scope of my work for Laura. That work will continue. I'm still planning to ask the Arizona Supreme Court to review the paternity case. That petition is due by May 15th, and I will move forward with that filing as planned. Nothing about the criminal charges affects any of the legal arguments I have made or will make, so my approach remains unchanged. I bet you he's going to focus on Rule 26.
I mean, I think it's a pretty good guess that it's going to be Rule 26 because he's regurgitated Rule 26 about 8 million times.
Look at you, Star. Star is the
best. No, Debbie is the best. Thank you, Debbie. You're amazing.
$20 gifted. Thank you so much, Debbie Baker. So appreciated. And Star is the best. And Rosalind is awesome. And Rogue Mama is pretty okay too.
And Natalie.
I'm just kidding. Rogue Mama is awesome as well. Okay. Let me see.
Exactly, Freckles. Of course.
We are reading something.
It's called The Other Girl now. I'm called The Other now. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
The appeal. Wait, hang on. Well, I lost where I was. Well, we'll just pick up here. Whatever. The appeal process has always been about protecting the rule of law, including procedural rules in the Constitution. Even when someone is accused of a crime, they still have the right to be treated fairly within the limits of the law. Third, while I'm not a criminal law expert, based on what I know about Laura's story, I find the indictment deeply concerning and more than a little confusing, specifically based on what I know today, which may be incomplete or simply wrong. Some parts of the indictment appear to be based on fiction, not reality. I know a couple other things that were.
Says the guy who hasn't won a single argument in this case. Okay.
He couldn't even get lunch. I mean,
would you have lunch with him? Well, you would, but
of course I would have lunch with him. He's my best buddy. We're having a picnic on Sunday afternoon. For instance, most of the perjury charges are based on things Laura said after she notified the court she was no longer pregnant. This occurred in a pleading filed on December 28, 2023. In that pleading, Laura told the court she was no longer pregnant. Okay, then where are the babies? Where's the death things, the certificates? Whatever.
Yeah. Where is that?
Why is that significant? Because as I've explained before, perjury can't be based on just any false statement. The statement must be material. If the statement is not material, then it cannot support a perjury charge, even if the statement is entirely false. The textbook law. That's textbook law.
You know what else needs to be material? The material that proves she actually.
Yeah.
That material needs to be given up to the court, not your fake documents that you created.
I've said this a million times, even to Dingus in private chat. I said, why not just grab the sonogram, the real one that she got at Planned Parenthood? And he goes, it's not that simple, Jay. She says that it's completely unavailable. And I was like, whoa, hang on. What do you mean it's unavailable? They clearly keep records. And
right.
He said, well, no, I'm being told she can't get it.
And people usually, when they're super excited about being pregnant, they get copies of their sonograms. So it really shouldn't be that difficult because you should already have it.
Yeah. And Mel Klump says, stars fabulous Jay, stay Jay. For the $2 super chat.
Oh my God, Mel, thank you.
That
was amazing.
Thank you so much, Mel Klump. Star is fabulous. And I'm going to keep jaying. I'll keep Mel Klump. Okay, so Jingus says, that's also not my opinion. It comes directly from Arizona's perjury statute, ARS 13, which requires that a perjury charge be based on a false sworn statement in regard to a material issue. So what is a material issue? That term is defined by words, which says this. Material means, I don't want to read this. Well, I mean, I don't.
That which could have affected the course. Oh, you scrolled.
Yeah, go ahead. I can't read.
Material means that which could have the. All right, now I can't read. Material means that which could have affected the course or outcome of any proceeding or transaction, whether a statement is material or in any given factual situation, is a question of law.
Okay, so now we know what material means. Thanks, Dingus, for telling us that. Lisa says, did the cops search her place just where they found her belly?
Yep.
I don't know.
I think they did. Or at least the programs she used to modify some things.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think that's possible too.
Okay, so then he says, okay, so consider this question. If Laura told the court on December 28th she was no longer pregnant and wasn't having Clayton's babies, how could anything she said after that point change or affect the outcome of the paternity petition she filed against Clayton? I know that's a brain twister, but seriously, stop and think. Laura stated that she was not pregnant. At that time, the only issue pending before the court was a petition to establish paternity. A judge cannot establish paternity without a baby. Exactly. But she is the one who wanted to establish the paternity. This was her deal.
And she didn't have any proof.
It doesn't matter if there's no babies left. We were trying for months and months to wait for the paternity to go through. For the, what do you call that thing? They were doing the test at the RavGen.
Yeah.
And boy, my brain's a little messed up. I have to get caught back up on this. I haven't done Laura Owens in a year.
Don't worry. I know where the link is to all the best research.
Oh, yes. All the best research. Yeah, I'll have to get caught up with certain terms like RavGen and all of that because it's I have vomit on the brain.
We'll get it off the brain quick. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know that's a brain twister, but seriously, stop and think. Laura stated as of December 28th, she was not pregnant. At that time, the only issue pending before the court was a petition to establish paternity. Didn't he just say this? A judge cannot establish paternity without a baby. That means in effect as of December 28th, the outcome of the paternity proceeding was a foregone conclusion. A fait accompli? Whatever. Since Laura was no longer pregnant as of December 28th, regardless of any lies told after that date, there was zero possibility the case was going to end with the judgment of paternity against Clayton. Without a baby, a judgment of paternity against Clayton was a factual impossibility. It doesn't matter because she lied on the stand. She was on the stand and lied to a judge on the stand. That's all that matters. You can't do that. Jeez. But you know what? I'm sure Rule 26 says you can.
Yeah. How long is this? Because I just got the alert from Megan.
I can't do this. I can't finish this today. I'll let Megan finish it, whatever they're gonna do. I can't finish that today. I'm exhausted already. And we just start. No, I'm exhausted with Dingus already. But
I know, because he's got to go to all these different Trump places. We're not talking about Trump. Just get to the point.
Hey, Bruce Manskin's here. Hi, Bruce. Not that one. Well, we know that we got Megan and Tug going live in about 5 minutes. So I want to just catch everyone up on what we have. I'm still going to plan on doing Friday morning backyard wrestling, Friday morning at 8 a.m. Okay, so plan on that. And it doesn't matter if there's 5 people here or 100. We're going to do it. New here, and I've noticed Peter and I use the same bar. But so we are going to do that. Then Friday night at 9:30 p.m. I think Sticky Widget just gifted more.
Thank you, Sticky Widget.
Sticky
Please
Widget. Thank you so much.
thank him if you received one of the gifted memberships.
And
I
definitely,
had to buy my own.
and remember, it's weird in here, but you'll get used to it. And then
This Jay is weird.
Debbie says she'll be there. So Debbie's going to be there for Friday morning backyard wrestling. Then Sunday night, Friday night, 9:30 p.m. It's late, I know. It could be 10, it could be 9. I'll set up a thumbnail. You'll know. I just got to look at a few things. But we'll set it up, and we're going to do People Watch Friday night. Star, you maybe going to join?
It's a possibility. I mean, I hate missing the ones during the week, but my other job, driving the bus.
Audio's going to be here for the backyard wrestling, and Audio says it was fun. Nancy's going to be there. I think Nancy's going to be there for my nighttime stream, I think. But we're going to do People Watching. We're going to be out at Kensington Avenue, Skid Row, and I'll have a couple other popped up, and we're going to pop around to wherever the action's going on at. And there's no audio on these. So you get all of the Just J Hip commentary along with whoever else joins me. And of course, you're going to get our funny, hilarious chat. It is a blast. Well, I don't know.
Especially with this chat. I can only imagine. It'll be all else.
We had a blast on Tuesday morning, members only. I was laughing so hard, I almost had to shut down members only. It was so fun. Dangerous is jumping over. See you soon, everyone. Okay, yep. See everyone.
Yep.
Megan and Tugs.
Thank you for coming. Anybody who's jumping over.
And then last but not least,
we appreciate you.
On Saturday, we are still going to continue on with our Laura Owens coverage. I'm sorry I didn't have time to give you a Two Fleas rant, but trust me, their show didn't do anything the other day because they don't have anything left to talk about. There was nothing. So yeah, I don't know. I got nothing for you. It was nothing of a show. So we'll try. But I'll try and give you something if they do a show again. But lately, I don't know. Nancy says Jay should take a tour of Baltimore. If they have a cam, I will pull it up and I'll see what I can find. Audrey Little became a new.
Welcome, Audrey.
So those are just some things to be prepared for. Friday twice, 2 streams on Friday, 1 on Saturday, and then of course members only on Tuesday. Jay is ramping up his streaming. Oh my goodness. But I'm here for you, wonderful people. Thank you, Star, for joining us. Anything you have to tell us, Star?
No, love you guys. Just thanks for being here. Thanks for being amazing. I can't wait to go over this fun Laura Owens stuff with you guys. It should be a blast.
Yes.
And Jay, I'm just gonna give you some advice. I mean, it'd probably be better coming from Yamaha Banker, but keep saving those pennies because those babies are gonna be expensive.
I know. They're definitely that's why I'm ramping up my streaming for these.
No Starbucks for you anymore.
Yeah.
Over.
For all of these babies, I'm ramping up my streaming. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. Rosalind Duke is awesome. Happy Rosalind, friendversary to my best friend.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Star, for joining us. Thank you.
And the mods, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. All of the mods, and Rogue Mama, Natalie, Kevin, Zach, Sticky Widget. Am I missing a mod? I don't think so. Thank you, everyone who gifted a membership. Debbie Baker, Dwayne Rapp, Sticky Widget.
You guys are amazing.
Hold on. I'll just pull them up real fast. Mel Klump. I'm not going to forget Mel Klump.
Yeah.
I have my faves. Freckle Ginger. Audrey Little became a member. Let me see if I got everyone. Palmer's Archer became a member. Aker became a member. Bunsen Rockenstone, and Sarcasm became a member. So thank you, everyone. It was a wonderful night, and I hope you all have a fun time over at Tug and Megan's. I think it's on Megan's chat, and I will redirect you by telling you, click your buttons and get over there on your own because I can't do that for you. So thank you, everyone.
And we'll be back for laughs on Friday.
You betcha. I'll see you all there. I'll see you in the tubes. Bye, all. Have a great night,
guys.
J.